Hello, everyone, and welcome to Monday of week 3 of our course on PR campaigns and social media. Um, let's see, we've got quite a bit to cover over the next couple minutes, trying to answer some of your questions, kind of head off some problems in the future for the next couple weeks, but also give you some direction and guidance on some of our upcoming assignments for the course. So first, some housekeeping issues. I am actually officially on D2L. I'm in the system, more or less. So if you need to send an email with questions about the course, you can either do it on my regular email or through D2L. Send it to Marianne Martin. Send it to me, not Dr. Cecil. He is not the instructor of record. So I will be answering those questions. Any that have come to him, he bounces towards me, but you need to find me and I'll take care of it. So, and then finally, our wiki. We have, everyone should have access to it now. Um, According to my page, everyone has been invited. That's in the course. If you haven't been, then let me know. But I know one person may still be having trouble, but everyone should have been invited and should be able to start their own page on the wiki. Now, whether or not you can see each other's pages, I need one of you to check it out and see if you can find each other's pages, if you can view them yet. Because um, here's the thing, one of you added your page to the course to our course wiki homepage, and so I went through and created this person's page, and you need to add your information and fix it on your own page on the wiki. This all sounds very confusing as I'm trying to explain it. But anyways, basically what I need you guys to do is, one, let me know if you did not get an invitation to the wiki, and two, someone just kind of shoot me an email or post on the WikiWows discussion forum, not somewhere else within it, but in the WikiWows discussion forum on D2L, whether or not we can all see each other's pages on the wiki, because then I have to figure that out if not. But there was some questions over the purpose of the wiki. The wiki, I've decided, will be solely for our discussions, our reflections, our critiques of one another on our campaign plans only. So nothing else will go on the wiki. This is a slight change from the syllabus, but I think it kind of streamlines everything a little bit, reduces some redundancy between platforms, and hopefully might make things a little bit less confusing. I realize in your discussion posts on Dick Sandbox units, there might be some overlap and you may talk about your campaign plans, but I want the wiki to be solely about our campaign plans. So your wiki page should be about the progress of your campaign as you find problems, as you solve problems, as you begin to take a creative angle on your campaign. Post reflections on this process. What was more difficult than you anticipated? What has been easier? I think those are always two key questions we need to ask ourselves as we do this sort of work. Anyways, in the complications that you've come across, and then start going through each other's wiki pages, the individual wiki pages, and posting responses, reflections, things like that. And so that is the purpose of the wiki. It doesn't involve D2L. It doesn't involve the Dropbox on D2L. The wiki is for the progress and reflections on our campaign plans. The discussion boards then on D2L are for posting our responses and reflections on the Dig Sandbox readings and any other assigned readings that I give you. Talk more about that in a little bit. So again, the wiki is where you post your reflections about your campaign plan. And then if in the past you have posted things about your campaign plan on D2L or some of the other wiki pages that you guys accidentally started, you can cut and paste that and then put it on the wiki. So do that as soon as possible, because I'm honestly not going to be digging around for this information. So there's specific places where it needs to go, and I'm going to look for it there. And if it's not there, it's not I just don't have the time to try and find where all your stuff is. Okay. If this isn't clear, someone please shoot me an email, and I will do my best to try better to explain it to you. Um, and if this seems like a lot of work, and I don't think it is, then perhaps start one document, one Word document, write it all out there, and then cut and paste from that document and put the information in the right places. So put your response, start one document through Word, and at the top, start with your Dig Sandbox unit responses, your assigned reading responses, and then below that, start doing your updates on your campaign plans, and then cut and paste that into the right course sites, right locations for that information. So the wiki is for our campaign plan information. The D2L discussion board is for their Dig Sandbox and other readings discussions. Your final campaign plan will be a PDF. I'd like you to save it as a PDF, and you will turn that into the D2L Dropbox. But until then, all your campaign plan information goes on the wiki. So, and it is your responsibility to make sure you have the right assignments in the right place. I'm just not going to dig through it. And if things aren't in the right place, it's your responsibility to put it there. So, reading through the discussions on D2L, because that's the only outlet that we've had so far, some of you are kind of, coming up with some obstacles in your campaigns as you formulate them. So, what I was thinking was, and this will help you in graduate school in general, but as you progress, instead of thinking specifically about your topic, try and think of it conceptually. So take a step back and think of your your PR problem in broader terms than, see, for instance, finding, one student is looking at campaign, is looking at getting a local community to start shopping local. So rather think of that in broader terms, if possible, than simply thinking about the local community. Look for analogs that are more conceptual in order to find similar best practices that you can then kind of amalgamate into your own campaign plan. So let's see, for instance, and another one is, this may not apply to everybody, but I think some of you, it might help you troubleshoot and find similar best practice approaches to what you're trying to accomplish. So instead of thinking of bicycling alone in South Dakota, think of wellness, think of tourism, think of walkability, sustainable cities, things like that, and you might be able to make connections in between your campaign and other campaigns in order to help you formulate your own. Of course, then you want to hone it and refine it so it fits yours better, it fits your specific client better. But I think this might also help some of you creatively to come up with kind of that angle or that special niche that you're trying to find to get the word out about your specific clients. So just a few quick thoughts as you progress on your campaigns. Let me know if that helps any of you. If not, then we'll try something else. All right, and so finally getting into some pretty meaty parts of the semester of our 8 weeks. An online survey will be a required component of your final plan. So you will have to write one. As the syllabus says, you don't have to execute it, but you have to have one designed and ready to go. In addition to that, we have also been tasked to start writing a survey for South Dakota State's College of Arts and Sciences. So what this will require of you over the next 2 weeks actually three, I guess, through week 3, 4, and 5. This will actually help your final survey instrument as well. And on D2L, under the Content tab, I have posted a reading that you will be responsible for completing. The reading's called Conducting Online Surveys. You need to start reading that, I would say, as soon as possible. And your discussion on D2L of that reading is due at the end of next week, but it will help us this week. So start it now if you can. And then I have also posted under the content tab a prompt, the actual survey prompt, the PR problem, if you will, that will be the basis for our survey. So you need to look at that. And there's more instructions on that prompt for exactly how that will be executed, but that should take us into the next week. And then finally, I'm looking for a few. We're talking about blogs and kind of introducing blogs into the mix on our social media, and to kind of have some fact-based, informational, data-driven information to help you all strategically formulate your plans. I will be posting some more, so I'll put that on the news section of our course site to kind of direct your attention to that. So. Anyway, so start looking for that in the next couple of days, and have a good week. I'll be looking at the discussion boards and the wiki, and if you have any problems with the wiki, you need to let me know as soon as possible, like by the end of the day, end of Monday, beginning of Tuesday, so we can get that troubleshooted. So troubleshot, I suppose. So anyways, have a good week, and I'll be talking with you guys on D2O. Bye.